Hi, I'm Erin Williams with DC Young Entrepreneurs, and I'm here with Justin Gutwein. Justin's business is called Shine On Storytelling. Tell us a little bit about it, Justin.
Shine On Storytelling does video storytelling for companies and organizations. So it's no secret that video online is kind of the thing now. You're seeing more and more people do it. But I try to focus on storytelling specifically, which I think is one of the more powerful ways to communicate.
How long have you had your business?
This business has existed for about a year and a half. When I first moved to DC, I opened it. Actually, that's not even true. I started a couple months before I moved to DC, and then moved the whole thing out of here from Indianapolis.
How has that been, that transition from Indianapolis to operating here in Washington?
Not bad. Like I said, I only had a couple clients that I had started doing business with in Indianapolis, and we knew we were coming out here anyway. My wife, or now wife, works on Capitol Hill, so we knew we were coming out. I left my old place, started the new thing, and actually even just last week I was back in Indianapolis for a week shooting for one of those original clients. So
oh, wow.
They stuck around.
Good. And you've been able, in a year and a half, you've been able to kind of build things up.
Yeah, I think the name's out there a little bit. I mean, it's hard to really gauge. I don't know.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on the entrepreneurial scene here in Washington?
I'm really impressed with it. There's actually a little bit of an inkling of an entrepreneurial scene in Indianapolis that was starting to kind of rise when I left. And when I came out here, it was just, I was completely blown away. A couple months after I got here is when the DC Tech meetup started, happening really regularly. Within that first year, Fosterly got started, and so there's just all these DCYE, of course. Not to forget the one that we're here for. But all these organizations are really celebrating something that I never realized I wanted to be a part of until I accidentally became a part of it.
So in that time, you've been, building up your brand. What is something that you have learned that you wish you had known beforehand that you want to share?
One thing I've just started doing with Shine On Storytelling is protect the brand a little bit more. So, as any entrepreneur will tell you, when you first get started, you pretty much will take money for whatever people give you money for. So people wanted a presentation shot or just some talking head for a video blog. That wasn't really what Shine On Storytelling did. But if they wanted to give me some money to do that, then I would completely do that. But now I've started to kind of create sub-brands that are kind of protecting Shine On Storytelling as just a storytelling company. And if you want music video production or something like that, I have another brand that I'm doing that under. And then I'm in the process of reshuffling everything around to where my actual company is Gutwein Picture Shows, and then everything else is a DBA. So some of the actual structure and inner workings I had no idea about. What should I do? Create an LLC. Okay, it's called Shine On Storytelling LLC, and put a website up, and that's about it.
So at the same time, you've created these micro brands out of your one big large brand. Has it been hard to differentiate? If someone says, "Oh, Justin Gutwein," wait, doesn't he do Shine On Storytelling? No, I thought he...
They're not. I've only been doing it for a month or two. I'm actually calling them other things, and it's been so niche. One specifically was I produced a concert for somebody. I shot a concert, 4 or 5 angles, put it together. And they used it for. I don't know what they used it for, but that is something I enjoy doing. I enjoy music a lot. And I like doing music-related video stuff, but it doesn't fit what Shine On Storytelling is. So I created something called Silver Hammer, and now I have that. So if I want to pursue more of those type of jobs or those type of things come in, I can continue to do those. But I think it's almost kind of fun to have this almost alternate personality thing, to where someone, I foresee some point someone coming up to me and saying, "Hey dude, there's this new video guy in town," and he says a brand, and it's like, "Oh yeah, that's mine."
That's me. I know that guy.
And this could be completely stupid. I have no idea. Maybe this is the worst idea in the world, but it's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Well, that's the whole idea. You get out, you start doing a couple of things, you see what sticks. So what can we look forward with Shine On in the future?
Shine On Storytelling's pretty solid. I started doing more short film type things for people where we'll actually script things out and have people kind of not necessarily act by like delivering lines, but kind of act things out, is where I used to do everything micro-documentary style, which I still do because there is some form of authenticity that happens there that's great for the web. But I'm actually working on a new software project that is currently unnamed that will be a video approval tool. So for people like me, we can upload videos to the clients, have it be private, and then they can actually give their feedback directly into the system, and you can manage that whole process, which right now is a ridiculous mess of YouTube and Vimeo and emails and this nonsense.
Well, Justin, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
I'm Erin Williams, DC Young Entrepreneurs.